Which ordered pair is a solution to the systems of equations y equals x plus 3 and y equals x squared minus x? There are three ways to solve this problem. First way I'll do it is algebraically. Since the first equation is set equal to y and the second equation is set equal to y, we can set the two equations equal to each other. So we can say x squared minus x equals x plus 3. This is a quadratic equation because its highest degree is to the second power right there. So we want to get the thing set equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract x from each side. Now I have x squared minus 2x equals 3. Then I can subtract 3. We have x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. At this point, we'd want to factor. Let's set up two sets of parentheses. I put an x in the first spot in each parenthesis. We have to find two numbers that multiply to negative 3, and the same two numbers have to add to negative 2. Those two numbers are negative 3 and positive 1. From there, I'm going to draw a line down the middle. Say x minus 3 equals 0, x plus 1 equals 0. Solve for x. So we have x equals 3. Subtract 1, x equals negative 1. So there are my two possible values for x. Now if I look back at my choices, there are no x values that are equal to negative 1, so this answer is automatically gone. Now that I know x equals negative 3, we need to find the y. I'll go back to one of my original equations, preferably the easier one, which is y equals x plus 3. We know that x is equal to 3, so it's 3 plus 3, and we get y equals 6. So one of the solutions is 3 comma 6, which is choice 2. The second way you could get an answer is on your graphing calculator. Go to the y equals menu. For y1, enter one equation. For y2, enter the other equation. I'm going to hit graph. I get a line, and there's a parabola. We have to find out where the line and the parabola intersect each other. To do that, I hit second trace, which is the calculate button. Choice 5 is intersection. I'm going to take the cursor and move it to one of the intersection points by using, in this case, the left arrow. Once it's pretty close to the intersection point, I will hit enter 3 times. And it's telling us that the point of intersection is negative 1 comma 2. Not one of our choices. So we want to check out the other intersection point. So we'll go through the same process. Second trace, which is rather the calculate. Choice 5. Take the flasher using the right arrow. We'll move that flashing cursor over to the point of intersection. Once it's pretty close to that point of intersection, I'll hit enter 3 times. And it says 3 comma 6. So that's another way to get the answer. The third way to get the answer is just by substituting in answer choices into both equations. So let's take the first choice, choice number 1, 6, 9. We have to plug it into y equals x plus 3. We also have to plug it into y equals x squared minus x. So 9 goes in for the x. 6 goes in for 9 goes in for the y, 6 goes in for the x. We get 9 equals 9. That's part checks out. Now we have to check into the other half. I would say 9 equals 6 squared minus 6. Or 9 equals 36 minus 6, 9 equals 30. That doesn't work out. So since both questions didn't work out, that can't be the correct answer. Then you'd have to do the process for each of the remaining 3 choices, and it would end up being choice 2.